Hi Stampers, this is Gail from Rubber and Ink. Thank you for stopping by and watching my video. This is the card we're making today. We are using the new Celebrate Sunflower stamp set, and we're going to use also the matching dies. Well, I've already used them, but this is what goes with the stamp set. Okay, alright, so let's get started. Okay, so we have let's get our measurements in case you need them. They're here. You can enlarge the screen maybe if you want to see them a little better. Okay, so we have our card base, which is Early Espresso. Card base, which is Early Espresso, and it is 8.5 by 5.5 and is scored at 4 1/4. Okay, that's our card base. And then we have some panels. We have the new in color Bumblebee, and this is 4 by 5 1/4, and our Whisper White is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, and you also need a piece of Whisper White. Yep. You need a piece of Whisper White that is 4 by 5 1/4, and that is going to be for the inside of the card, which I didn't do there, but I will do on this one. Matter of fact, let's do the inside first. Let's get a piece of scrap paper so we can stamp. Okay, and let's put the sunflower . We're using the Early Espresso ink. So let's put a little bit of that sunflower down here in this corner. It's a large stamp. Make sure you press down well. Alright, that's cute. Now this is going to go on the inside of the card. Alright, here's our card base. Alright, let's put this in right here. Center it on the right side. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, put that aside. Now let's work on our front piece. Okay, so then our front piece is also going to be stamped with the large sunflower. And we're going to stamp it this way, right in the center. Press down very well because it is on the large size of the stamps. Large size of the stamps. Alright, we're done with the sunflower. I'm going to put this aside a minute and let's stamp our little DSP panel here while we have the ink open. Okay, so we're going to stamp this panel. This is 1 by 3 3/4 in size. 1 by 3 3/4, and we're going to stamp, let's see, thanks a bunch right here, kind of towards the top. All right, okay, now let's close this ink and let's set that aside. Now on this panel, what we're going to do is, number one, we're going to sponge our edges. I have the Bumblebee ink. I have one of our sponges, our stamping sponges. I love these sponges. They come in 3 nice large round pieces for $3.50. I cut them into eighths, so I have a dedicated sponge for each color. Okay, now we're just putting just a little bit of color on there, and now we're going to glue this to our Bumblebee panel. The Bumblebee panel is 5 1/4 by 4, is it? Let's see. Yes, it is 5 1/4 by 4, and this Whisper White panel is 3 3/4 by 5. All right, now what we need to do is attach our sentiment panel towards the bottom here. We're going to put it right here. All right, now we take our ribbon. I'm going to put a piece of double stick tape right here and right here. Now I'm going to take my ribbon. I'm going to start it here. Let's see, where do I need it? I need it right here. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to cut it right here. So I attached it to the back. Can't see that, can you? I'm sorry. I attached this to the back there, and I'm going to attach it to the back here on this end. I don't run the ribbon all the way across because that gets hidden and wasted. You don't even use that. Uh-oh, I attached that wrong. So there we go. Kind of stamp this a little too low. You know what? I don't like that. Let's see if I can fix that. I have another piece, and that piece is, I'm going to stamp it again, but I'm going to try to raise this a lot higher. There we go. I think that's it. And then what I'm going to do, instead of trying to peel that off, I'm going to lay this right on top of there. And nobody will even know. And you guys don't tell anybody. It's our secret, okay? All right. So I'm going to do this and this. There we go. That's right on top. All right. Can't even tell. Now, where's my piece of ribbon? Now, let's put this ribbon. Okay, let's see. We've got a few issues there. All right. So now, let's attach this ribbon to the back here. And then attach. I'm going to put a little bit more on this side. That's a little tight. Okay, there we go. So I'm attaching the ribbon to the back. Okay. See that? All right. So again, we don't put anything there. I cut the ribbon because I don't want to waste that. Now this panel is all going to get attached to the front of our card. So it's going to go like this. All right. Now for the coloring, let's put the inks away. Okay, let's put these inks away and take out another color. I'm going to use Daffodil Delight, light and dark Daffodil Delight stamping blends. These are our alcohol markers. I'm just going to put just a few dark spots. Nothing fancy, nothing spectacular, nothing precise. All right, whoops, that's done. Now I'm just going to go over and I'm just going to color just in some spots, kind of blending in over where I put the dark spots. I'm going to leave a lot of this flower white for the contrast. Again, there's no rhyme and reason. It's just random. Most of it is going to get covered up. You're not going to see it, but just to add some color in the background, adds a little bit of dimension. All right, now what I'm going to do is we have the center that let's see, I'll show you. This is this is the little center. That's this die, and that's what I cut. It's going to go there. All right, let's see here. I'm going to put a little bit of glue and add this right there. Then we have our sunflower that I pre-cut, and we used this sunflower die. It's really good. So we use this die out of the sunflower set. All right. So now I used mini dimensionals, are mini sizes. The size is a lot smaller than our regular dimensionals. So when we have tight areas like this, I like to use the minis. Okay, so let's take the liners off. Isn't this always the fun part, taking off these liners? Yeah, I always adjust my dimensionals at the same time. Not intentionally, but as I'm taking off the liners, the dimensionals raise up. So let's see. All right, they're all off. Okay, so now this is going to go just like this. And now what I'm going to do is take our ribbon with the glue dots. Well, you know what? I have to get this started. I usually use our, we don't sell it anymore, but what do you call this? Crystal Effects. But I have to get it started and everything, so right now I'm just going to use dimensionals. What are these? Mini glue dots. Mini glue dots. So I'm going to put a couple on there, and then I'm going to put my ribbon kind of at an angle like that. All right, now let's add some pearls. Come on, pearls. Let's add some pearls. So what I actually did is these are let's see here. I'll show you in the catalog because I don't remember the name. But they sold out. They're on back order and I can't get them anymore. So I have to use something different to do my projects. All right. So this is what I have right here. And these are the 2020 to 2022 in color enamel dots. These are the in color enamel dots. That's what these are here and here. Okay, they're really nice, right? So that's what these are here. And oh, my doggy is barking. I am so sorry. Zoe, shh. All right, so since I can't get these and I ran out of them, they're on back order. I used our dark cinnamon cider. This is our in color. Dark cinnamon cider stamping blends. And I colored 3 of those medium size pearls, and I'm going to use 2 of the larger size. So I'm going to color it, and it's really easy. I use the bullet point versus the brush point. Give me a little firmness here. So you just color over it just like this, and you can have your pearls in any color to match any of your projects. Really simple. We also use our markers to color the ribbons. Okay, so let's put our pearls on. So I've got a few here for the center. 1, 2, 3. And then let's put 2 down here on the side, going up the side right here and right here. All right, and our card is done. All right, thank you so much for, the inside is done. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. Now go and stamp something.